Shut up and sit down.
Scott here, Struggling Goof Garage. We're back again here on the cm450. I was going to do what I call them, a Struggling Goof repairs. We're not going to do the foot pegs yet and stuff. Let me just swing you over to what we got to do. Right, we still got the exhaust we got to dick around with, put on there. There's that whole gas cleaning kit. I'm sure I showed you that a million times. But today we're going to attempt a repair. I don't know how well it's going to work. It might. It might. We're going to keep trying to get this dent out. I don't want to do the tank, do all that acid shit in there, and then, you know, not have a decent tank. So I'm going to feed that tire tube into there, and I'm going to hook my little air compressor up to it really slowly, and hopefully that might come out a bit. Eh? Do you think that might come out a bit? Probably not. You know, it is me, right? If it was any one of you guys, you would just look at it and that dent would just pop right out. And then we're going to do a little bit of repair on this. We're going to it's going to be definitely a few parts, but I'll get it started here, and I'll show you what process I had learned many years ago in an overhaul facility for dash 7s and 8s and stuff like that for the interior panels. Yeah. It's pretty rough, eh? That's all that old school red Bondo. What a shame. All smashed. I'm worried that this is all Bondo. I think that might have literally like fallen out at the time. But if not, like either way, we could fix it. But there's going to be some things you're going to need. You're going to need scales, because I'm going to use epocast 50A. Actually, where is that? Where's that hiding now? I'll have to dig that up. But I know I just had it out, and I actually opened the can, and everything looked good and smelled good. Oh, I don't know what's with things in front of me and not being able to see them. I think that's probably called blindness and old age. But yeah, these are pretty old, past due. Fuck, I wouldn't even know what the... But you would do this stuff with weight, eh? I see resin for mix ratio. Mix ratio will be on here somewhere. It's like 100 grams to 10 grams or what have you. But yeah, we'll get to that. We'll lay some cloth in there and we'll get it started at least. We'll get it all put together and get all that old stuff ground out and give this a good tooth so that the resins will bond to it, if you will. I'm going to try to find some sort of cloth, like maybe some emery cloth or something like that. old metal screening, so we can strengthen that up a bit. But yeah, I'll bring you back when I got the tube set up. Okay, guys, I got you back here. I got a little better lighting. It's hopefully that. Anyway, I got the tube. I used my old chopsticks. I've had these chopsticks for probably, I want to say, 25 years. They've been in my toolbox just for delicate operations. I got her stuffed down as far as I can down in here. Like, hopefully that all fills up and just... But, like I said, it's mine, so it's probably not going to work. I got the air compressor hooked up to the motorcycle battery. As you can see, this one needs a new pressure shutoff switch, but they're only like 30 bucks, so I'll just get a new one. I won't dick around. I don't want to burn the house down, right? Okay. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Put you guys right here. I'm just going to turn this off and on slowly, I guess. Alright. Okay. I don't know. Did you see anything? Not sure, boys. Oh, that's a fail. Big time. So, we know that didn't work. We'll do another round of pulling it with the Gorilla Glue. Okay, now we'll go over to the composite repair. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the bucket now. Should give you a little bit of a lowdown here. Okay, I'm gonna take my Dremel. I'm gonna start grinding this shit away. And give it a bit of a tooth, and because it's just going to be noisy, me just sanding a bit. Make sure you wear your safety glasses. You might want to put on some gloves too if you're one of those guys. But okay, I'll bring you right back when I got this all sanded. I feared that was a chunk out of it. All right. But it's still there. It's not all 100% body filler. So that's a bonus. Get the one little piece. You can see what you got to start doing, right? I want to make these as clean from contamination as possible. And I don't even know if the epocast will fall onto that, but we will definitely find out. All right. Okay, it's an hour or two later, I guess. We got a lot of that cleaned up. The more you dig, the more you find, right? Okay. I'm going to suspect that this is all going to be cracked. Or it just could be the type of repair he did. It's just, he might have skim coated with Bondo. One of the neat things I noticed on this is the pink Bondo actually wasn't even cured. Pretty neat. You can just scrape it off with your fingernail. Okay, I'm going to lay this out now, and I'll bring you back in a minute. I'm going to use some hot glue, actually. I'm going to wipe it all first with some degreaser of some sort, probably some window cleaner. That's all I got on hand, so that's what the Struggling Goof Garage uses. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, boys, it's the next day. Got some clamps on there. Had to let some of the old Gorilla Glue bond up. I'm going to take the clamps off soon. And then I got a dick with this side. I don't know if I might just use some aluminum tape. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out as we go along. I got one guide there. That goes there. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me set up there and I'll get my cloth ready and maybe we'll mix some resins. All right, boys, I got my resins mixed up. Turn my other camera on here, hopefully. And I think that might be recording. Let's hope, anyway. But, okay, I got my epocast 50A all mixed up. I got a little bit of cloth. You can't really see it off camera right there. And I'm going to start laying it in here. Oh, let's do this. It's going to be like a couple sections, I think, because I don't know. It's I got a very big void to fucking fill up in there. But we're going to do some old kitty hair stuff. We're going to chop that all up and place it in. First, I want to lay this out. Of course, I got a shitty brush, right? Why would we need anything good? This is the Struggling Goof Garage. Just this alone would probably hold it together, and I could kitty hair short strand it on the other side, blah blah blah, sand it. But I like doing things kind of proper sometimes, even though it never turns out that way. I like to try, at the very least. Take some of my strand. Fuck, I smoked too much. Way too much. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I can't even remember the working time for this shit, to be honest. Now, basically, you just want to kind of keep pre-pregging this into position until it turns clear. And then you know you got the resin through the glass. I think this is Kevlar, actually. I got from my old job. But I could be wrong. It's been so long I can't really remember how to identify. Not too bad. Okay, let's do another piece. Now, if you go over a hole or something, don't worry about it because you can drill it out after, right? The other side will be our guide where everything needs to be. I have just laid it in there. And I'm going way bigger than the repair. That is going to give us more structure. And hopefully, this composite will bond to the other composite. But, you know, it's mine, so probably won't. I said, if this was yours, you would have this done already. I'm sure all your channels are just booming with subs and shit. So, but hey, if you got a better way, let me know in the comments. We used to try to do speed repairs with this shit, where we would put heat lamps and stuff on them. Okay, we don't need that big of a piece. I miss doing this stuff, to be honest. If I could, I'd probably go back to my old job. Don't think they'd let me. I'm a goose. But you know, I was pretty good at what I did at one time, so you never know. Alright, one more little strand in there, and I think we'll be good with this. And we'll work on the bad part. The key to success with this, I think, too, is you don't want air pockets. You want bond, right? We used to use wax paper and clamps. Clamps! But one would say. And there's what it should look like afterwards. Well, everything goes according to plan. Mm-hmm. I think I may need to clamp this one down or something. There we go. You still see there, boys? Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start. Just little chunks. Making it like a kitty hair. In a bit. Don't need nothing fancy with this. This is just basically going to be a filler. And hopefully it doesn't fuck my tape too bad. Hey, a fucking Bondo held in there for all those years. I think this might hold. But once again, it is mine, right? Okay, let's try this a little bit more. I wish my ex-wife didn't take my friggin' scissors that belonged to my mother from Germany. They were perfect for this. But you know, everything was hers when she left. I can't even remember the working time for this stuff, to be honest. Like, I hope it's long enough. Okay, now this is just some pieces of emery cloth. I'm going to try to lay these in there just to help everything bond. We used to certain components that needed to be grounded on the aircraft, we would need to use this so that they could ground certain things. And I don't think it's going to give me enough flexibility, but the stuff we used to use was a lot thinner, I guess you'd say. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and try to lay some cloth over that. This is probably going to be like a 3-part repair on this one, that's for sure. But we'll get her done. It's all about patience. Something the struggling goof garage is having a real hard time with, but we're learning. Like I said, this is therapy for me, boys. And anything you got in here, we can grind and repair afterwards if we need be, right? Fuck, I really miss working with this stuff, actually. I said, I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, how it goes clear. So you know you got your cloth all, in this case Kevlar, I do believe, like I said, is impregnated through. Just keep laying this on here. This is the bad one. There's going to be a little bit of carving in here because we're putting so much resin, but it'll work. Be better than what it was. That's a rarity around here. Pieces more. In a pinch, you guys could use 5-minute epoxy with this as well. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys back when I got everything all laid out. You guys got the point. Alright boys, this is after a full day. I think we did pretty damn good. I apologize if you can't really see in there or not. I lost my one fluorescent over the bench. She's fucked. But yeah, looks pretty decent. I'll finish this off tomorrow. I'm a little paranoid over that light. I'll put some, I'll cut all that other fiberglass off, or Kevlar, whatever it was. And I'll finish the outside of the repair. And then probably bring it to work, sand it, and prime it. And then throw it back on the bike and see how she fits. Okay, stay tuned for part 2. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Scott and the Struggling Goof Garage.